Hello and good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This is Phoenix 198720 here to bring Nintendo Switch Pro controllers. So if you like my pages and like these videos, hit that like button, share this with all your friends and family, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications so you can get my latest videos, and drop down a comment below because you all know that I read everything and I do love everything that you guys write, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I do try to respond back as soon as I can and to what you guys want to, what you like want to hear. I like when you guys send me stuff back and forth. I really enjoy that. So let's get the show on the road. When it comes to the Nintendo Switch, they have a huge selection of controllers available. Nintendo itself has a quite good collection. They may be the same Pro controller, but there's different designs and limited edition designs that they have available. But there are a lot other companies out there that make controllers for the Nintendo Switch as well. A controller is and could be what breaks or makes the player. And it could be as simple as the weight of the controller, the reaction time of the controller, how the controller feels, and how it can perform will all affect the good gamer. Each player sees a controller differently, how they want it to game with it. Players now have the opportunity if they want to go wireless or wired controllers. Controllers with battery packs, controllers with batteries, controllers that come in a lot of different designs that make the gamer feel special. And I'm not going to get into the Joy-Con controllers that you have out there. I'm just talking about the straight up pro controllers that is available out there. And I'm not talking about the PC or the PS4 controllers that can be used on, because they're not licensed. And these are just licensed controllers that I'm talking about. Since the days of the Nintendo 64, Nintendo seems to have a variety of different colors and different type of controllers for their system. It has seen and continued to become a trend on all their consoles from the 64 days and on. There's a lot of different type of licensed official controllers for the Nintendo Switch. Nintendo brand that the Pro controller itself features all the features that have. Now, the other licensed controllers that are not by Nintendo, the Pro controller, like the Power A, the PDP, the Horde, the Hands, 8-bit Do, Afterglow, Bionic, Solution to Go, they're all really good controllers. But at the same time, it comes down to what you like, the feel of the controller. Now, all these controllers, they don't have the full function of the Pro controllers. You lose your high def rumble with most of these controllers. You'll lose your IR sensor. And that's pretty much what you lose. Or, and I forgot, the reader for the amiibos. But they still do what the Pro controller do. It just comes down to what you like. What is the gamer of choice controller? What, not listening to what other people suggest for a controller. What is the controller that makes you want to keep and hold in your hand? Because there's cool Afterglow controllers which are awesome, but it comes down to how you want to hold the controller and how you play and the style of controller you play. There's a lot of different designs for controllers, but you gotta take that out. Are the joysticks in the proper area? Are the joysticks set up like the PS4? Do they look exactly and feel exactly like the Pro controller? Are they super light? Are they super heavy? Are they clicky and clang? That comes down to you. And what I also have seen is it a wireless controller that people go for? Is it ones that you can put the battery pack in and don't have to worry, just put it on a charger and go? Or is it the controller that, okay, like the Xbox 360 and Xbox One, you could pop out the batteries, throw two new batteries in, and you're good for hours and hours at a time? Or are you that person that likes to plug the controller straight in so you don't have to worry about the hassle of batteries, the hassle of finding the charger or forgetting to charge your controller, because that's happened to me 1,000 times. And with your controller, you want to make sure it's comfy, it fits your hands, your both index fingers on both your hands. And like I said, for me, you want your index fingers on both hands to be able to float the top two triggers, the R and L button. And I find that using my middle fingers for my triggers, the RZ and the LZ, which is awesome. I use my thumbs. I gotta make sure because I like when the controller has one joystick down, one joystick up, and the control deck down. Now my A, B, X, Y doesn't really matter because my right thumb is going to handle that as much. Now, I will say this. I've noticed that left-handed gamers have a really, really harder time with the controllers, and that's one part of the market that nobody's ever tapped in. Controllers that work perfectly for left-handers. But that's a whole nother video and a whole nother topic. And it's got to be the weight for the controller. If the controller is super heavy, I won't game as much as if it's got to be the perfect weight for me. If the controller's too light, I find that it's just not cutting it for me. So that happy medium, like for me, it comes down. I hate cords on my controllers and I hate batteries. So I need to be able to charge it out going on a USB-C and be able to go and play. But at the same time, that's speaking on my experience. I have no idea how you guys feel about your Pro controllers, if you even use one. And nothing saying that the Joy Cons are wrong. I just find the buttons too tiny on them and they hurt my thumbs. So I'm gonna throw this question. I'd like to hear what your guys' answer is and what you guys like and feel what is your favorite Pro controller. So drop down your answer in the comment below. And let's see what everybody enjoys. What type of controller? If it's a Pro, if it's a Power A, if it's a Horde, you know what I mean? What is the controller that's perfect for you? Me, I like the Power A controllers. They're the perfect weight for me, and I think they move really excellent. I got no complaints on that. So what's your favorite controller? So if you like these videos, hit that like button, share this with all your friends and family, hit that subscribe button 1,000 times. I do really appreciate when you guys subscribe to my channel, and turn on notifications so you can get all my films and videos that I do for when I talk about the Nintendo Switch or in that general Nintendo Switch area. And drop down a comment below, even if you want to say hi and where you're from. I read everything, the good, the bad, the ugly. So for now, until next time, I hope you guys have a good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. This is Phoenix 198720 saying peace.